Hello there everyone, Akko here, welcome to FTB Unleashed, version 1.1.4 still. I'm starting on my login screen here because as you can see, look at that, I've got a different texture pack. If you watched my video yesterday, I did a video on Unhinged and I used the Slacks texture pack. And someone mentioned Sawtex, it's something I wanted to look at for a while. So this is a Sawtex pack and I really do like it, it's very nice looking, it's really nice and smooth. So I've started here and even these login screens look nice, so I thought I'd start there and show you the login screens. Anyway, I don't know if you've used this or not. I know a lot of people like the vanilla textures. I like Faithful because it is faithful to vanilla and looks very nice and smooth. But this looks really pretty. And as I'm looking at it, it looks very different as well though. So, I'm going to start having a quick look around the Titan and how this looks. And you'll see that it's changed quite a lot of stuff considerably. That clay looks kind of awesome. The portal looks miles better. Look at the iron blocks and gold blocks have these riveted edges. There's a lot of things that have got these riveted edges that look really cool. If we go down here, that's gone weird again. If we go down here, look at that, the reinforced stone has also got riveted edges. So I really like the look of this, so I'm thinking of sticking with this. MFSUs have got like checker plate lids, as of the nuclear reactors. Let's get in there. There we go. Riveted edges and stuff. Quite impressed. In fact, very impressed. I really like the look of it. So I'm thinking of sticking with this for the Unleashed series. I may even use this in the Unhinged series as well. We'll type that. I'm gonna have to get used to things looking quite a bit different though. Gold chests again. Got this common theme of riveted edges. This looks all quite nice, I think. And the chest looks pretty cool. So yeah, this is very nice. I'll put the link into the video description of where I've got it from. The wool looks a bit different. The wool has made the creeper head back at the other base look a bit shit, to be honest. So swings and roundabouts, but mostly I like the way it looks. Now it has changed the way the blood-stained brick looks. Oh, the sun looks really nice as well. Look at the sun. It's an actual proper sun with rather than just a square. It's a proper sun with lens flare and shit. Anyway, let's have a look at the Titan from a distance. It looks quite a bit different, if I'm being honest. You'll see, it's no longer Blood Angels red. Well, it's kind of is. So I don't know how much of this I added on after the last video. I know some of it I've added on, possibly the skulls and a lot of this colouring might have been added on. So I've started with gold blocks, bloodstained rocks. You see, it's not quite Blood Angels red anymore, but it looks almost like a rusty red, doesn't it? Gold blocks look very cool. That looks a bit different as well, doesn't it? It's got them little purple things in it. Nice. So I added the skulls, I think, after the last episode. That's just bleach bone. I thought bleach bone makes sense. On smooth black stone. I had a couple of skulls, some on the legs there as well, front and back. And I was having a little mess around with iron fences, which look quite cool in this texture pack as well. I added them in the normal texture pack, but iron fences, just trying to add a bit of depth to the legs and stuff. So I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Tanks also look very cool. Again, going with that industrial look with the rivets. So that's how steel tanks look. So overall, yeah, I'm liking this quite a lot. So let's head to the other base. Now you've seen the Titan, so and that looks real weird, doesn't it? Water's kind of very see-through. So there we go. I think the Titan's looking alright. So as you can see on the top here, I've started the 5 towers. I've built a path round so you can actually get into each tower. And then this central area is going to be like a glass dome with possibly a beacon on top of the glass dome. And then we'll build the 4 towers up, which I might do a little bit in this episode. But again, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I want this episode up for 1. Of course, I'm streaming today. I'll be streaming after this episode goes out. So if you're watching this episode when it goes live, there should be a little thing up in the corner up here saying streaming 2 till 5 today, and in the stream I'll be doing the unhinged pack starting up, getting a little base set up and stuff. So all in all, I think that looks quite nice. I kind of do like the clay in this as well. It's a nice blue in it. It's a nice, I believe it is that cerulean blue. Anyway, let's head through the gate, which also looks a bit nicer. We'll see how things have changed here. So things have changed quite a bit, to be honest. Wood looks very different. Doors. That looks the same, doesn't it? The arcane wood block. Ooh, different paintings. Very nice. That's a bit weird, isn't it? That one's kind of nice. Yeah. So it's like time for a little tour just to see how things have changed. Cows kind of look nice as well. It's all very clean. That doesn't seem to, I don't know why, but that there, there's an ME interface under there that is connected to see where the ME cable goes, and that should collect sliver and beef, but it doesn't, not all, because you get bonus. It doesn't seem to collect any, so I don't know what's going on there. I also like that. See that there? The Tesseract is actually see-through in this texture pack, so you can see the conduit underneath there. Which is, I think, a nice little cool addition as well. The texture pack extends to the special wood, so the ebony wood has got this nice feature too, and it changes things like frame housings, pipes, all kind of stuff. It's glass a bit of a different colour, but that's still got my orange and black theme going on there. The glass is not quite as dark as it was. Monocle looks alright. Creeper head looks shit though. Look, it's kind of changed. Oh, the creeper looks quite considerably. Wool looks quite different to lamp, not to standard or Sphax lamp wool, and of course the black glass is actually very, it's just slightly tinted in this, so I might have to change the glass to something darker. If we jump in here, well, crops all look weird as well. Hello dog. That's the dog that I think was the Mist Wolf at one point. But yeah, crops all look very different. So what I want to do in this episode is I want to change the 4 saplings into normal oak saplings using a unifier. Oh, creeper face is also different. Look, it's actually made this creeper not as happy. So this guy was a lot happier when he was in the different texture pack. He had a big smile, didn't he? Now he's got a frown, and so is that guy. Bricks kind of look nice. Quarry blocks look a bit plain, but bricks look alright. That kind of looks alright, I think. Still. And so we're looking here. Smeltery looks quite different. Again, this theme running through with the hoppers. All very industrial looking. I like it quite a lot. And NPCs look very different. Check these guys out. Hello guy. That's James, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, that's enough looking at how things have changed. I like the iron door, that's awesome. Oh, bibliocraft's been done with it as well. Cobble looks quite nice, that's cobble. This is of course stone brick, that's cobble. Check out in here, this looks really different in here. Anyway, yeah. The only thing that looks considerably worse, I think, is the creeper head. Even the flames are different. But all in all, it's a very... Oh, and diamond blocks look really weird, look. It's a very different texture pack to what I've been using, but I think I like it. Is that... Yeah, that's blocked. I can't get up there at the minute. Oh, this looks all funky in here, doesn't it? Oh, they look nice. You can see a bit more through them, I think. Potions look cool. Little particle effects. Them guys look the same, don't they? The paintings are all very Look at that. Something else I want to do is I want to get this guy powered up. I want to get a liquid force fed into it and power. Start doing stuff with this. I know very little about this, so that's something I'll need to look into before I get going properly. Yeah, cool. So finally, let's have a look in here. Force bricks look quite a bit duller, but alright still, I think. Anyway, I'm just kind of babbling now. And the IC2 machines look really cool, I think. They've got with the checker plate on top. The mass fab, for example. Recycler. It's not. Recycler doesn't have it though. Okay. Nice themed look to them all. Very cool. Right, okay then, that's enough of that. Let's get on with doing something. A couple of things I want to do in this episode then. One is... Is that all working alright still? Looks good. Yeah, look at that, see-through. I'm just going to keep babbling about stuff, aren't I? How are you doing, guy? You alright? He's alright. So yeah, one of the things I want to do is this little portable system under here, which you can't really see because of the light force brick. One thing I've got to get used to is how things look, because things do look quite a bit different on my bar. Light grey force, no, light grey force brick. There we go. Let's grab that a second. Just uncover this ME cable down here. There we go. That's what I want to uncover. Them two bits. Let's go. Got them 3 bits. One thing I'll do in this episode is this little setup here with the ME interface and the provider cable and stuff. I did on the stream. I'm going to move that to the new base because I did it on the stream before. Not everyone watches the stream videos. I want to do that in the video. So even though I've done it before, I actually want to show you how that gets put together. What that lets you do is, that's a system that lets me go into my bag here, grab this remote orderer thing and this black ender pouch, and it lets me click onto that and take any of my items wherever I am. So the further away you are, the more it costs. So you see that costs 25 energy to open a connection. If I come over here where it's nice and dangerous, you'll see it costs me 790 energy to open the connection there. So the further away you are, the more energy it costs, but you can get to all your stuff in your ME network, which is kind of awesome. So that's one thing I'm going to do. And there goes the lag. Right, let me cut camera and sleep. And another thing I want to do is build up this guy up again a bit. You can see it's up to 421. These aren't quite full because that's not as purple as it could be. But look, they look as purple as it could be to me. So it looks like that one just needs filling up. And this was high. So I've done this a couple of times off camera. I've added more saplings. In fact, let's quickly sleep. I'll be back in a sec. And we're back, and well, I'm here to show you some little changes to the armour. Things look mostly the same, I think. Yeah, mostly the same, don't they? Right, anyway. So yeah, I've done this a couple of times. I've planted some saplings. We're gradually getting low on saplings. Down to 8. So we're not getting as many back as I'd like to see, if I'm being perfectly honest. So I may have to use a force mitts. Now, the force mitts, you get far too many saplings, so it does seem cheaty, but if I'm planting 3 trees here, I'm never getting 3 saplings back. I'm clearly getting less than what I'm planting. That missing texture thing is due to, if you ever wonder, because I've got the highlight tips on. If I didn't have the highlight tips on, then that's what causes that, just in case you was wondering. But as long as you've got highlight tips on, that'll probably always do that, so it's something you need to be aware of. Boop. Boop. I see it's turned off there, look. Now if I look at it again, it'll do it again. So this has just created 3 fresh nodes again, 75, 75, 56 there. What was this one? Well, these will all merge, of course. So we can cut these down, and if we don't get enough saplings this time, the next time I do this I'm probably going to use force mitts. Force mitts give you a bonus of saplings, which makes quite a bit of difference when trying to get these Farmcraft saplings, silverwood. As you can see, our node there is now at 484. So the node that we've grown from 110, I think it was at first, is gradually getting bigger. We can keep growing this all the way up to whatever we want, really. Just takes a bit of patience. And what I think I'll do is I'll make a crystal cluster, so I can keep pulling the node back to the middle there, which I may do in this episode as well. That's one thing I want to cover. Yeah, the next thing I want to cover was getting this thing set up in the new base. So what I'll do is I'll cut camera again, I'm going to take this thing to bits, I'm going to take the components of it to the new base and find a place for it, and then once I know where it's going to go, I'll come back and show you how it goes together. Here we are then, back at the Titan, and I've got everything in my inventory you need to set this thing up. So you need an ender chest and a matched ender pouch. You need a couple of basic logistics pipe. You need a provider and an ME interface. And you need a remote orderer pipe, and you need a remote orderer, which goes with the remote orderer pipe. So that's everything you need. Quickly can show you the recipes for these if you're interested. Diamond gear, glass, make sure that. Redstone, basic pipe, ender pearl, so all pretty straightforward stuff. What we need to do is we need to attach this to our ME network, and I think, have I got a way through behind here? Shift right click with the Vajra, by the way, gets you still touch blocks, so it gets you my clay back, for example, nice and easily, which is pretty cool. Quite happy with. Right there, there's a ME cable. So I am just going to do this. I think I'm going to put ME interface there, and onto that. So yeah, let's put that block onto this thing. You need two pipes onto this thing. First of all, you need a basic logistics pipe, because that's how this thing gets power. So what you can do is, because ME applied in logistics and logistics pipes are designed to interact, once you put a pipe on there, that should go green, because that's getting power. Is that correct? Am I telling these lovely people the truth? Is that lit up? You can't really tell, can you? So a basic logistics pipe lets you take power from an ME interface, and a provider pipe lets the interface act as a provider. So yeah, look, that's red, that's green, so that is lit up. It's just that the green's a bit dull. So that lets you, if you click on that now, no, that's clicking it with a wrench. That means we can, this is interacting with the ME interface, with the ME network now. And then you need another basic logistics pipe just to connect them two together. There we go. So now that's all gone green, which is good. And then all you need to do is add the final bit here. We need this remote orderer, which I'm going to put there, and then we need a ender chest. I'm going to put there. Cool. And then this thing, it says it has a remote pipe, so it means it should be connected to that still, even though I've broken it. So let's have a look. No, it doesn't. So it doesn't have a remote pipe anymore, so that's lying to me. I'll click it on there. Now it's connected back to that again. So now if I click on this now, it opens up my ME network. Wonderful. So you see there, that took 35 energy because I'm quite close. And then what we can do, so it's all very simple. Nice little simple system there. So it's basically ME interface, 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of logistic pipe, ender chest, and a matching ender pouch that goes with the chest, of course. To match an ender pouch to a chest, you just shift right click the pouch onto the chest and make it the same. So then with our remote orderer, if we wanted, for example, if we was up on the top here and I wanted some bloodstained brick, I've probably picked something I've not got any made of, but let's have a look. Blood, yeah, oh, I ain't got any, I've got one bloodstained block, request successful, says down there. So now if you look in the ender pouch, in there you've found what you've asked for, one bloodstained block. Wonderful. So that's how that works. So if you, in case you missed that on the stream, that's how we got sorted that. What's the moon look like then? Oh, the moon looks quite nice as well. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Right. So that's that thing. That's that I wanted to get done. Can you sleep at night? Okay. Not quite night time yet. So I'll tidy that up then while we're waiting for night time. So I'll just keep my remote orderer and my ender pouch in there. So I can set things out on my system that way. Of course I've got an ender pouch that I can put things into my system as well. So now when I can put things into the system from anywhere. And when I'm close enough to that system, I can set things out as well without having to come right all the way back. Pretty nice. I'm very happy with it. In fact, one other thing I want to show you. I did test cobalt blocks before for making the Titan. I didn't like the look of them in the Faithful texture pack. They do look more metallic in this, so I could have done the Titan cobalt blue. I think I'm too far into being red now to change it, but I thought I'd show you a block there. There we go. What was that lava? That was weird, wasn't it? It was a flash of lava there I saw. So cobalt block looks a bit nicer in this texture pack as well, if you're using it to make a metallic, something metallic. Anyway, right. The next thing I want to do is another little thing, and it's regarding force saplings. Now, if we're looking here, you'll see that our saplings get held at 8,128, and these get used in the biogenerators. So I've got 83,000 wood. I actually want a wood block, so let's grab a wood block. Just one. And this tree farm over here is controlled by a level emitter on the amount of wood that's involved. So is it a level emitter? Where is it? Hidden under there. Let's break a few of these out of the way. Are you a level emitter? Yes you are. There we go. So level emitter there is controlled on the amount of saplings in the system. I'm going to change that to the amount of wood. So we're gradually going to get down to 8,128 oak. But that means we're going to run out of saplings because it uses more saplings than oak at the minute. And the saplings, of course, get used in these 3 bioreactors. There we go, oak saplings. This little system's been working very nice. I've not really had to do anything to it for probably about a month now. It just keeps working away, keeping my boilers supplied that keep the laser driller going. The Titan piss. So we are, if we do it like that, if we set that to saplings, to logs instead of saplings, we will eventually run out of saplings. But we've got another type of sapling that comes into the system. We've got, let's have a look if we've got any in here. We've got 61, there we go. We've got 4 saplings that come into the system. But they won't go into the biogenerator because it's asking for oak ones. But with this thing here, MFI unifier, you see I've got oak sapling in there. If I put 4 saplings in, oh, it turned them to a different fucking one. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Meh. That's pissed on that bonfire. Let's grab one of them oak saplings. So unfortunately, that's maybe not worked out as I wanted it to. That's definitely asking for them, and it's changing it into something different. Oh well, that ain't gonna work then. Well, can I change them that way? No, look, that just stays the same. So they won't stack with them. So what I was hoping for there is that I was hoping that I'd set them 4 saplings into the same type of sapling that could stack there. So that actually ain't gonna work. So I've just wasted your time and man there. So I am going to need to put that back to being controlled off the saplings, otherwise it's going to run out. And if it runs out, then this becomes slightly less efficient, which is no good. So let's click on that, change that back. So that's controlled off the saplings again. I do use quite a lot of the oak, if I'm being honest. All the bees get automated frames and stuff, which is done off the oak, but meh. Anyway, Okay, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Never mind, I'll leave it in the video just so that you don't have to test for yourself, so you can see how it don't work. Right, upgrade Datacraft, not going to do that just yet. Factorization processing, we are now going to do on the Unhinged series. So I'm going to set that one over here. Advanced Power Management, let's have a quick look at that. Advanced Power Management is a mod that I've not used. It only adds a few things, so let's have a look at what it adds. Charging bench, low voltage, medium, high. Adjustable transformer, adjustable emitter, that's quite interesting. Battery stations, storage monitor, and then link cards. Charging bench toolkit, interesting. Let's make an LV charging bench, because at this end, of course, we've got the charge pad. At the other end, which we can go to, pardon me, let's make it here. So what do we want? HV charging bench, let's see what it needs. The only thing we've got there is a circuit. We need some 4 times insulated cable, some wood planks, and an MFSU. It's easy enough, isn't it? So let's get them guys made. MFSU, craft one of them please, and then HV cable, we want 3 of them, it'll make 4. What else was it? Some planks. MFSU's made. Oh, actually made with 1 cable. I'm expecting it to make 4. HV. Oh yeah, let's ask for another 3 of them then. Just so it's used them up. And then a circuit. Electronic circuit. Well, that's for 64 of them because it's always useful to have some of them. So that'll process things, make us plenty of them, and that gets us this HV charging bench, which is nice. And for now, I'm just going to stick that there, so it's connected to the MFSU array here. And let's see what we can do with this. So 10 million EU can go in there. Pretty cool. This is fully charged. Can put it in there to charge it. Looks like it. So we've got an interface here. For Lapotron crystals. Not sure what's going on there. Right, I'll cut the camera. I'll be back in a bit. And I'll have a quick look on the forum for this mod. See what else it does for us here. And I'll let you know more about it. Okay then, I'm back. I've had a quick look at the forum thread and the wiki, and it's quite an interesting little mod this. Some cool stuff. Now, the things we've used now, the charging benches. So we've got our charging bench there. It's all fully charged now. So if we can just shift click things into there. If they're fully charged, they get put into the output slot. You can only shift click things in there that can actually go into there. It can be upgraded, so we can put up to 20 overclockers in there. So let's go with a nice 10. Overclocker upgrade. Let's ask for 10 of them. We'll stick them in there once they're crafted. And then this emitter is a creative item, so you can use it to put power out in creative worlds. It's quite useful. Adjustable transformer, it does exactly what it says it does. While I was mentioning power levels, if we was to make a low voltage version of this, if we placed it on there, it wouldn't blow up, it would just pop off. So it'd pop it back into an entity, it wouldn't blow it up. That's just a nice little feature of it. So it doesn't actually blow things up if you put them to too much power, which is nice. And the battery stations are for discharging batteries, so you could have a charging bench, and these are all, I think the words I-sided, and it can be connected to pipes and stuff. So I may set up something, not in this episode because I want to get this episode uploaded as quick as I can, but I may set up something for the teleporters there that send empty LV batteries, not LV batteries, empty Lapotron crystals to this to charge up, which then get sent via ender chest to a battery station that's placed near the MFSU for the teleporters, which will get them charged up without having to use the solar panels I've got down there. So I'll probably set something up like that, maybe next episode. You see are they turning on and off? Yeah, so they've been, look at the state of that. Let's just do a quick relog, sort that out. Again, these display monitors, it's when I switch between this and, I should have sorted that out as well really. When I switch between this and the other zone, because they're far away, it seems to make a mess of these control monitors a bit. But they're turning on and off. So you see they're just flicking on and off all the time, but it's all four of them are flicking on, so that's kind of good. So when that MFSU is empty, it triggers all these to come on, so that they only stay on for a couple of ticks each, and then the power drains out of that into these three MFSUs. Once they're full, then that'll stop doing that. But that's because that's got 10 million, so that's got a full MFSU's worth of power in it. That's quite cool. And then the other thing that we're going to do here are the toolkit. These components. The components are made from a toolkit and a bench, and you can use them to upgrade or downgrade your benches. So you can start off with an LV one, and then when you're ready, you can make a toolkit, combine it with the LV one, and then you can use that to upgrade it into a medium one. I think that's how that works. You can upgrade and downgrade them. So I won't bother making that. And the only other thing here that we hadn't mentioned is a storage monitor. Let's make a storage monitor. So what do we need for that? 4 bits of wood, a circuit, bit of gold cable, bit of redstone, bit of glass. We should have most of them in there apart from the wood. Let's have a look. Where is it? Storage monitor. What was the bottom? Some more bits of wood, okay. Plank. Let's just make one like that. Make me some plank, thank you. There we go, storage monitor. And one of these guys. There's your link card. Okay, so what we'll do with this, find a place for it. I think it's going to essentially do the same as what these are already doing. So let's, I can always move this somewhere else later. Let's just stick it there for now. So we've got this thing here, no valid link. So what I think I can do is I can click on one of these. There's your link card. Put that in there. And that just gives you a green level indicator. And I think you can use this to get redstone signal. So you can have it so, that's interesting. So I could control that using the redstone signal that this can put out. And the redstone signal is configurable. So I could get it so that the... that's very interesting actually. Cool, yeah, I think I'm going to use that then as well. So I'm going to use that as my control down there. Might even take that out, use that to trigger when the nukes turn on and off. Using this redstone capability with its configurable threshold. So I could, whenever that MFSU gets to 50% for example, I could get it to trigger the reactors, and then when the reactors get to 90% it'll turn it off. So that'll keep that can control that buffer. So that's something we're going to do in the next episode probably, is play around with this. But for now, as it's getting late, it's nearly 9 o'clock, I want to get this up by 1. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If it was entertaining, quick look at the advanced power management mod there. A mod that I very nearly missed completely, even though it's in the pack since we've had this version. And I kind of regret not looking at it earlier now, because it's very useful. Cool. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you can join me for the stream that's coming up after this episode. If not, I'll be putting the stream up on YouTube probably on Saturday, and the stream's going to consist of me dicking around in an unhinged world, getting a start, seeing how tricky it is to make stuff. It's in hard mode, so there should be a few deaths probably. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'll see you soon. Cheers. Bye.